7 pro-level jazz blues guitar licks, practice routine. It looks and sounds like this, key of B flat. 1, 2, 3. Let's break that down. Okay, getting started breaking that down. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some very classy jazz blues licks over the 1 chord in the key of B flat 7, also over the 4 chord, in this case E flat 7 or E flat 9, and also this very common jazz blues chord change, a minor 3, 6, and minor 2, 5, 1. Alright, that's usually played like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to the 1 chord. Alright, getting started with our first lick. You can follow along using the tabs on the screen, and of course you can download them at patreon.com/swiftlessons, where I'm also going to have a guitar profile for you. All right, lick number 1 just gets us into the progression. Looks and sounds like this. A 1, 2, 3. And real slow. Okay, so I'm picturing the B flat major pentatonic scale. And also my chord form. All right, I'm gonna start off right after beat number 3. A 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that is the 8th fret of the A string, 5 on the D, back, and then we're going to slide up into a little piece of that dominant 7 chord, frets 6 and 7, D and G strings. That's the dominant 7 and the major 3rd of the chord. Nice and short. Then I'm just going to pluck very gently the root note of the chord, 8th fret of the D string. Put that together and we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, that gets us into the next phrase. Again, over that 1 chord, B flat dominant 7. All right, real slow now. All right, once again, I'm picturing the major pentatonic. But as another safety net, I've got the minor blues scale. And those 2 scales can be mixed and matched. All right, so we can break that lick up into 2 parts. Part 1. All right, so right there, I'm grabbing the root note, then the G string, minor 3rd to major 3rd, the 6th fret of the B, over to the 8th fret of the G string, minor 3rd to major 3rd again, and then back to the root note. Next, we're going to stack. All right, sometimes I just do that with 1 finger. And then go back to a little double stop, again using that minor 3rd to major 3rd. So part 1, part number 2. All right, that was the 8th fret of the A string. That was 5, 5, 5 on the D and the G strings. So back to the root note and bar. The G and the B strings together. And then hammer on to the major 3rd, nice and short. So that last part of the lick, you put it together and we have. All right, now let's put parts 1 and 2 together. All right, and there's a little bit of a delay. We're holding out that note. And it's always very, very good to practice singing these licks as you learn them. So, boom da boom down da, boom dum da do dum da boom do da dum dum dum. And that just helps to internalize them and also train your ear and get the time in. All right, now moving into the next lick. This one's really cool, kind of a Kirk Fletcher kind of thing. And it gets us to the 4 chord. One more time, real slow. Breaking that up into 2 parts. We're gonna start with just sliding up and raking at the same time. 8th fret of the B string, going up to fret 9. All right, you need to cover the strings you're not using. I'm using my middle finger for that, and also the palm of my picking hand. Next, pulling off 8 down to 6 on the B string, 8 on the G, back to 6th fret B. That's part 1. Next, minor 3rd to major 3rd on the G string, root note, then a walk down note, transitioning us down a half step to E flat 9. Frets 6, 5, 6, 6, and if you like, 6 on the high E string as well. All right, that's a beautiful phrase, very, very high level stuff right here. And right there is our next phrase. That's going to be phrase number 4. One more time, get it in your ear. And real slow. Okay, so here we're moving between positions. Right now I'm picturing my 4 chord, but I'm gonna picture it in my mind as a C shape, just a standard major chord. Because surrounding that, I've got the E flat major pentatonic. I also have the E flat major blues scale. All right, that's a classic phrase right there. All right, so the lick one more time, we can break it up into different parts. The full lick. Okay, transitioning us back into our home base, that minor pentatonic, minor blues scale, overlapping with the 1 chord. Part number 1. That's 3 on the D string, a little roll up chromatic, finding myself on the 3rd fret of the G string. Now part number 2. I'm sliding 5 up to 6, pulling off, and then going to the 6th fret of the D string, and then back to fret number 3. So far you have. Now, the last part. All right, I'm going from 4 up to 5, 3 on the G, minor 3rd, 6th fret G, a little tension, and then the resolve back to the 1 chord B flat. So in essence, I'm using these scales and these licks to move myself from this shape back to this shape. All right, one more time, put it all together. All right, and playing everything we have so far. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. The 4. All right, there at the end, we can throw in another one of those quick stabs, maybe hammering onto the major 3rd, barring again, or we can play that little sliding dominant 7 harmony, just like we did before. All right, so because from there we're gonna play a nice little lick that we can use whenever we have that minor 3 to the 6 chord. In this case, we're playing that as a G dominant 7 flat 9. Very flavorful chord. That's going to be frets 10, 9, 10, 9. And then from there, we have the 2-5-1. Back home. Okay, so this lick one more time, coming out of the previous phrase. a D minor chord shape. All right, that's going to be the same chord that we have here for the 3 chord. I'm gonna arpeggiate it. All right, finding some dissonance there. That's 7, 6, 5, 9, and then sliding up to a note that's inside of that D minor 7 chord. All right, so one more time. From there, we're playing. Let's break that up into 2 parts. That was 10, 8, 10, 10. Then we're playing. All right, that was the note that we had that active note inside, that dominant 7 flat 9. 9 up to 10, pulling off, and then sliding down. Before playing, 10, 7 on the G. All right, beautiful, complex, very professional phrase right there. In context. All right, then we just need to finish up. And a turnaround. All right, this last phrase we're taking out of a previous lesson that I taught, breaking down another complete jazz blues guitar solo. You can click the card right up there to access that lesson. All right, one more time, get it into your ear. All right, so the first part is an arpeggio, and it's all taking place over top of the 2 chord, the minor 2 chord, which in this case is C minor 7. All right, that was 8, 6, 8, 8, 5, 8, 8, 6. All right, those first 2 notes, G string and high E. Now, as the next chord's coming in, the 5 chord, we can play. All right, this reminds me of B.B. King. I'm playing 9 up to 10, alternating, then back in position, picturing the 1 chord coming in, 6, 6, 8 on the G, minor 3rd to major 3rd, and then the resolve. All right, put that together, we got over the 2, the 5, and then the 1 chord. And for good measure, let's throw in an old school blues turnaround. Right there I'm playing 6 and 6, D, and the high E string. Walking down chromatically on the D string. So. I find myself on frets 3 and 6 before. All right, sharpen the 1 chord. Here's a B9 chord, frets 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Bring it down a half step. I'm gonna mute the A string. All right, with the under part of my finger to resolve. That last sequence. Resolve back to the 1 chord. Okay, so right there we got down a bunch of licks, 7 in total, I believe. Let's see if we can put all that together and build this practice routine. All right, first I'm gonna play it for you at a slow tempo, then once again, a little bit faster. A 1, 2, 3. let's pick up the tempo, see if you can play it a little bit faster. And of course, you can use YouTube's speed or tempo control to really challenge yourself here. All right, so a 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. 4. 1 and for an advanced jazz blues practice routine in the key of B flat. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this. All right, friends, beautifully done today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this practice routine. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you need some more guidance, be sure to check me out at patreon.com/SwiftLessons. On the page, I already have a tab, which is printable, a Guitar Pro, which allows you to highlight sections of this performance, loop, and also practice at your own tempo. And I'll probably also be making a sound slice for this lesson as well. I want to thank my patrons for making all these lessons possible. I hope you're enjoying those extra resources. And until next time, this is Rob coming at you from the Jersey Shore, saying happy picking.